Hi, gorgeous souls. How often do you remember your dreams? Do you know you can do so much more with your dreams than you even think? That's today's topic. Stay with me, but before, hi, gorgeous souls. Barbara here, and I'm here in this beautiful place in the heart of nature to share with you some thoughts about dreaming. Once I was 23, I had a dream with my cousin, and I was pregnant of my first son. In my dreams, we were in, that place above the church where the bell is. I never go to the church, but this was in my dream. We were there sitting and talking, and he came to say goodbye to me. He gave me a hug, and I remember clearly that dream. So I woke up and I told my mother. She called him. He lived far from us, and it was around 4 to 5 years since the last time I had spoken with him. And you know what? He passed away that night. He came to say goodbye to me. In another opportunity, I was in a kind of a bus, a flying bus, and I went to this place where there were a lot of babies, and I took one of them. There was this nurse or nun, and she gave me that boy, the gorgeous chubby boy, and I took him and I went back home, and I know that this boy was not for me. So I woke up and I thought, who is this baby? It's for my sister. So I called my sister and I asked her, are you pregnant? She said, no, but I'm trying. I said, you are going to succeed, and it's going to be a boy. So 3 months later, I talked to her again, and guess what? She was pregnant. And then, guess what? It was a boy. So that happens. Another time, my father was in coma for 12 days in a coma. And my older sister was in Italy, and we were in Brazil, and my father passed away. So I had to call my sister to tell her. And guess what? She knew, because he came while she was sleeping, and she dreamt with him in a field, in a green field, and he was playing with her. She was a child again, in a swing, and he came to say goodbye to her. Also to my mother. When he was 12 days in a coma, we could not visit him, everybody at once. So that specific day, I went with my brother and my sisters to visit my father. And when we came back home, my mother was in trance. And she said, I just saw your father, and he was disconnected with all the machines. He was walking in the hospital, in the hall. He was not anymore in the bed. And he just did that. And he said, look, I'm away from the machines. You tell the kids I am going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. And he passed away calmly. At that moment, when my mother was in trance, and he said goodbye to her. So, how can you explain that? Oh, I have so many other stories like this. How can you explain such a thing? Once I had a dream with friends that we were walking by the beach, and we came to watch the sunset, a beautiful sunset. We were together, and when I woke up, I talked to them. And one of my friends that was in my dream had the same dream at the same night. Now, the thing is, there are many kinds of dreams. There are dreams that are just digestion of what's going on in your life. You try to digest, elaborate, and cope with the things that are going on in your life. That's one kind of a dream. But there's another kind, and that's the one that I feel that's special. You are not your body. You have a body. You are an eternal spirit that lives in a body. It's just like the airplane and the pilot. You are the pilot. You are the soul, the eternal soul. And the airplane is the body. Do you understand that? The pilot has this airplane and goes everywhere. But he can go also to another airplane when this one is over. This body that we have are like old clothes, and when doesn't serve us anymore, the body dies. But the eternal spirit keeps living. We are spirits living an experience of being squeezed in a body for a period of time. But every night, when that body needs rest, the spirit is able to unfold, to be free from that body, just like when we die. But the difference is, when we are sleeping, there is the silver cord that ties the spirit and the body together. And we always go back in the morning and wake up. Sometimes when you are about to wake up, don't you feel that you are falling in your body? Suddenly, it's because you are. Sometimes don't you feel that you are flying above mountains and cities and forests? It's because you did. Sometimes you can see also other people that are sleeping at the same time and having the same experience as you are, just like my friend and I had. She's able to do amazing things, and is just more than a friend, she's a sister to me. So there are those things that we can do when we are unfolding. We can get in touch with our spirit guides, with our angels. You can call it the name that you want. Everybody's got a guide. We can meet them, and they can give instructions on what to do, on inspiration. Oh, here comes my neighbor again. Let me show you. Look at that. We can get in touch with other people that already are out of this body, had already passed away, or we can get in touch with other spirits that are in the same situation, in the other side of the planet. That is something magical. We die every night, but we come back to this body, and everybody can do it. Everybody is able to do that. You may say, oh, I don't dream at all. That's not possible, because everybody dreams. But it's not always easy to remember the dream, because this same body is limited. When you go to the moon, for instance, you have to wear an astronaut jacket, an astronaut suit. So this body is like this. I like to scuba dive. When I scuba dive, especially in colder waters, I have to put a diving suit made of rubber. This body is like this. When we come back to the body, we don't feel everything that the spirit feels. We are not anymore in touch with our higher authentic self as we are when we are unfolding in an extra body experience. So you have to train yourself. You have to have beside the bed paper, pen, and if you wake up, in the first seconds you have to note down what you have dreamt. Otherwise it fades very easily. You can also program yourself to go to a specific place or to get in touch with your guides. If you focus in that before you sleep, you are able to. Isn't that just amazing? That's something so special, so special. And the more attention we give to that, the more we develop. And everybody can do that. So if you ever had a dream that happened, if you had a deja vu, please share with me in the comments below. If you have any questions, you are also free to share in the comments below. I will try to answer them. If you like my daily videos here on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to put a like so we keep in touch. So what are you going to dream tonight? Think about that before you go to sleep. Calm yourself down. It's also important that before you go to sleep, you calm yourself down and prepare yourself for the night. If you watch a horror movie, for instance, you can go to a not so nice place because you are not going to vibe in a good wavelength. Sometimes you feel that you are attacked during your sleep. It's because that really happened. But you don't have to be scared. You just have to prepare yourself better before you go to bed. If you prepare yourself better, then you will go to amazing places and learn and unfold and get in touch with your loved ones. That was my dream message for you today. In this beautiful place with the sun that now is shining a little bit again. I wish you much love, peace, my best vibes, and namaste.